At this time, I am calling upon Representative Tom Mehaffie on House Resolution 650. He is joined by Representative Donna Oberlander, the Majority Caucus Policy Chair. Representative Mehaffie.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. It truly is an honor to be here today with our special guests from Milton Hershey School. I want to thank all my colleagues for supporting this unanimous House Resolution 650 for the 110th anniversary of the Milton Hershey School. Before I start, I'd like to introduce my guests. Pete Gert, President of Milton Hershey School. Also with us is staff, Lisa Scullin and Megan Early. And we also have seniors here today from the Milton Hershey Schools. Giambi Womack, Tori Wetland, and Jose Martinez Montero. Again, Mr. Speaker, thank you so much for the opportunity to congratulate Milton Hershey on their 110th anniversary. I want to first thank you for the time that you spent with me on a tour when we went through the Milton Hershey School. I thought it was a great time that we had to experience what they really do. And then on top of it, Representative Oberlander, thank you for bringing the policy committee to the school to understand exactly what goes on and how these great individuals between the house parents and the staff and the teachers take care of these students and make sure they succeed in life. Some of these students come from all over the country, which is an outstanding thing. That Milton Hershey and his wife Catherine had a vision. And when he first started this school, it was about orphan boys. And this school has changed so much over the last 110 years. And was talking to Pete Gert, the president, earlier when he came to visit me today. He said that now 51% of the students are girls. So I think that's really where we have come from orphan boys all the way to 51% of the school being orphan girls. When I first came to the school, it was hard for me not to fall in love with this school. They do such great work there. The house parents, as I said, do a great job, and it is something that is outstanding that they take their time and spend their whole life there helping these students out and helping them through the challenges in life. There's about 11,000 alumni, which call themselves the Milts. And there's 2,100 students at this school that they take care of every day. As I said, it's a co-ed school, and they do a lot for these students on both sides. When you go there, you'll be able to see how important this school really is and gives them the opportunity. My good friend John Wilt, almost 50 years ago, graduated from this school, and today he still talks so highly about it. So today I want to recognize the 110th anniversary. Thank Milton Hershey for his dream and his wife Catherine for what they've done and what they set in place and what has become such a wonderful, wonderful place, on the sweetest place on earth. So thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to do this 110th anniversary resolution today. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Representative Donna Oberlander.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And thank you, Representative, for the opportunity to just say a few words. I want to just reflect just for a moment on the first time that I heard about Milton Hershey School. And it's sort of interesting that I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, and it was in Virginia that I first heard about it. It was from a young man who was an orphan. He was a librarian for the government contractor that I worked for, and he raved about Milton Hershey School. He credited all his success in really saving him from a life of hardship. It was later that my predecessor, Fred McElhatton, many of whom you know, he has become a champion for the Milton Hershey School, an ambassador, if you will, and has had over 30 children from my district in the Milton Hershey School. We've had multiple house parents, and it's quite intriguing what a wonderful job they do, what a legacy both Milton and his wife Catherine have instilled and installed on our Commonwealth. I just wanted to take a moment and say thank you. The policy committee did go there, and it's absolutely a wonderful place. If you have the opportunity, I would highly recommend that you take that chance to just tour it and see the good work that they're doing there. Thank you, members, and thank you, Senate Speaker.
Representative Mehaffie, Representative Oberlander, thank you so much. To Pete Gert, the president, who's just an amazing individual, I had the honor to meet him with Representative Mehaffie. Representative Mehaffie is very close to the leadership and to the students at Milton Hershey School, which sits in his district. And Pete is such a dynamic leader. Pete himself went to the Milton Hershey School. And Pete, I know we all probably have our own personal stories. The last name Turzai, as you might know, is not a very common last name of Hungarian origin. And a number of years ago, before my father had passed away, quite some time ago, they did a reunion. Some gentlemen from the Hershey area did a reunion of Turzais in Pennsylvania. And we came out and met many of these cousins of my dad who he did not know. And two of those young men, very successful individuals, during World War II, when they didn't have, my father served in World War II, but they were these cousins were a bit younger. Just prior to the war, actually, they couldn't afford to raise the boys, and they went to the Milton Hershey School. And their love for your school, like I'm sure your other students, was just so heartfelt. Thank you for all you do, and thank you to Milton Hershey on behalf of all Pennsylvanians. Pete, thank you for carrying on the mission, and God bless. Representative Mehaffie, thank you for bringing these great people here today. Can we please give them a really warm welcome? And the students, we're so thrilled that you're here. Thank you very, very much.